kind of like a David Copperfield, Bill Gates type, a master magician and a master venture capitalist, a master businessman.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of people don't know this. I mean, Bill Gates got his start at the Magic Castle in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. He was
working in film at the time. He was a script supervisor, and he wasn't making much money off of that. So, he went to the Magic Castle, and that place, you can't get into the Magic Castle unless you're...
unless you've installed fangs into your mouth. There's no way you're going to be able to perform tricks at the Magic Castle. But yeah, Bill Gates, wow, what a legend. He is the original tech entrepreneur, crowdsourcing cat magician, I would say. He has totally changed the industry through his crowdsourcing techniques.
I mean, we all know Bill Gates from that, but also Bill Gates was very successful in computers. He designed a computer, and everyone bought it.
A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know he was into computers.
Yeah, he designed a computer, and everybody purchased the computer. And in fact, a lot of people use his computers today. His software.
It's brilliant, and a lot of people don't know this. With Windows, how he got that off the ground, his investors were like, "Oh, this is too crazy, Bill. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't do this." And that was the fat cats talking, and Bill Gates was like, I'm tired of these fat cats. Let's take a little cream from the skinny cats. And so, he got everybody to. I think back then it was AIDS research
in Africa or something.
It's
all very shady.
It was AIDS research, like it was the height of the AIDS epidemic, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna cure AIDS," and then it was Windows that he made instead.
Yeah, he said he was gonna cure a terrible disease or a terrible virus, and instead he created his very successful computer ventures. I gave him a lot of money. At the time, I had some issues going on with myself, and I thought, if I could just get AIDS fixed, that would be good. That would be good for me. I bought a computer instead.
Yeah, back then I was pretty worried about that too. I specifically remember being in my house and being like, "Oh my God, the AIDS is going to get me. It's going to get me. Only Bill Gates can fix this. Give him all the money. Give him all the money quick." And then when he came out with Windows, I was pretty furious that he had swindled me like that. But I'm still using Windows. It's a beautiful software.
Yeah, I remember the exact same thing. I bought the computer, I turned it on, it has that beautiful sounds, when it turns on, my eyes glaze over and I just start...
Look, it takes a cat to know a cat. And Bill Gates knows what makes a cat purr. Let's just say a lot of purring was happening after he made those computers of his.
Bridge, have you been kind of following Bill Gates' ventures now, like what he's up to?
Yeah,
it's really all fascinating
stuff. He's been up to quite a bit, especially in the last few months.
He's in the chip game. He's trying to get. I think he likes to keep things, under wraps. But I think the idea is he wants to get chips on everybody. Or he wants to put it in the back of their necks. I do like the idea of chips.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe any of this. This is all these crazy conspiracy theories that people just keep pumping out.
Microchipping people and tracking them.
No way.
It's a huge venture.
No way.
You can pay for everything. You don't need to walk around with cash anymore. You could just put your neck to the cashier, and then she'll scan you, and then you're on your way.
See, it's these crazy conspiracy theorists that put out these lies and stuff. You can't do that with chips. That's old tech. Mm-hmm. The future is liquid. You gotta. It's all about the liquid. You don't want a chip in your arm. You want liquid in your arm. You want liquid. And so that's what he's developing, is a liquid substance that sort of you just pour on yourself. And that's how you can, pay for things. It's just being constantly covered in this liquid. That's the future.
Bill Gates liquid. Okay, let me look. Oh, interesting. Let me click around here. Bill Gates and So I see there's a photo of Bill Gates. He's standing next to a pool of silvery liquid.
Yep.
And his wife is inside the pool. She looks
younger, doesn't she?
She looks younger. What do you think the idea
They
here
both
is?
look younger. I mean, look at Bill Gates. I mean, he looks like he's in his 30s now. It's all because of the liquid. And he wants to give everybody this liquid, and I'm willing to pay for it. That's something I would definitely crowdfund.
I'm kind of furious. I gave him money for the chips.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got an email. It said Bill. It just said Bill at 7.org.
Ooh.
It said, hey, I need money for these microchips. We're going to put it in everybody. You're going to make a lot of money. You're going to be able to track whoever you need.
That's
So he's not doing
it looks
the
like
micro.
an old cat magician might have pulled a trick on you with these with the chips. Just imagine that a half cat, half magician walked up to you and sold you on some chips, and then he put those chips in his hand and they disappeared, and out of his other paw, liquid emerged. That's sort of what happened. And then he handed you a card that said 7.
Well, I have to respect the game. He's been doing it for a lot longer than I have.
You have to respect the show that he's performing. Because that's what it is. That's what Bill Gates is. He's a performance artist. People don't realize this. Everything that Bill Gates does is a performance. From creating computers to dressing up like a cat at his home. Bill Gates is a mastermind. I mean, have you seen his foundation? I've been in the lobby of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Let's just say it's decadent. They've got pools of the liquid in the lobby. They've got all sorts of fish swimming around in there that somehow, like, you look at the fish and they get younger as you watch them. You see these dolphins swimming around in these pools of liquid. The dolphins are getting smaller because they're getting younger. I mean, this is Gates in his prime right here.